Well, this is a worrying. It could be a worrying situation for Leeds United. Obviously, they narrowly missed out on promotion last year, and it's difficult, obviously, for any club who is trying to get into the Premier League, who was in the Premier League before, because balloon payments only last so long, and then you have to start looking at your public finances. And it says here, Leeds United failure to win promotion in May placed the club in financial situation under all sorts of scrutiny. It was reported even before Leeds' playoff defeat to Southampton that 100 million would be needed to raise through player sales due to how close they were to breaching EFL's P&S rules, which is, I mean, this is really causing so much trouble to clubs, not just in the Premier League, but also in EFL. The latest accounts in early April showed that Leeds still owed 190 million in unpaid transfer instalments to other clubs, 73 million of which was owed by June 30th. Um, and of course, it goes on to say here that if they had gone back to the Premier League, the TV money would have helped to pay for the vast majority of that, which is absolutely true. But in the Championship, things are a lot tighter, and it's a lot more difficult to get income from the Championship, and it's going to make Leeds in a very difficult position right now. And it could also mean that they may struggle to get back in, or to get the you know to get the revenue together to buy the players to get back into the Premier League, because after a while, you may have players who think that Leeds aren't going to make it back to the Premier League, and they may want to move on, and that's what you don't want. You don't want the side to start getting broken up because they feel as though the club can't make it back into the Premier League. Um, Leeds let go of a total of 21 players over the course of the summer, which therefore allowed them to raise 143 million through sales, second only to Chelsea in Europe. But that's a huge amount of money. Red Bull sponsorship, also regarded as the most lucrative in Championship history, while the club's new yellow away kit generated a record amount of sales. However, speaking exclusively to Leeds United News, football finance expert Adam Williams has delved into the theory, and he's gone on to say, um, in fact, that the value of the sales are booked immediately, while fees paid for new signings are amortised over 5 years, meaning Leeds have freed themselves from the shackles of PSR almost entirely in the short to medium term at least. They lost nearly 34 million in 22-23, which is now the last season in the 3-year PSR calculation. That is down from 37 million the previous season, so they have got some extra breathing space there too. So it's looking better for them, but hopefully they won't have to do that again before they get back into the Premier League, and they'll be able to perhaps make a couple of signings in the January transfer window. Leeds fans, let me know what you think about this. Must be a worrying situation for you to have the club in such a position. What do you think your chances are getting back into the Premier League this season? Do you think you're going to be able to do it? Or do you think that with the current situation over the summer that you may be too depleted now to put on a good showing for the season? Let me know down in the comment section what you think.